So you guys have voted. Our FM series begins now. A lot of you guys commented on TikTok, Instagram, messaged me on Twitter, and of course YouTube comments. And we have our first FM26 save ready. And the team that we are going to pick, due to all of your comments on all of our social media, which you can follow LonghurstLive on everything, by the way, in the bio as well. The team we're going to pick is Brighton and Hove Albion. I quite like the idea of this save. It fits everything that we kind of want. Want good youth facilities, good youth intakes coming in a couple of seasons' time. Also, first save, we probably want to do a league we're familiar with most, which is, of course, the Premier League. Finish mid-table, decent transfer budget as well. I'm quite excited for this. I haven't done a Brighton save before, I'm pretty sure. Their board culture is sign players under 22 for the future and, of course, developing club's youth system. And we probably want to go for a nice attacking play style. Good training facilities, superb youth facilities, secure finances, owner loves the club. What more is there to love about this potential save? And if you guys obviously want to get involved in having your say on this save, comment below who our signings should be throughout this video, and we will sign them in the next episode. Remember, this is the point of this save. It's as much your save as it is my save. I'll be making a tactic and you guys will be saying if you like it or not. But a new dawn is set to arrive at Emirates Stadium with Brighton set to name Mr. Longhurst as new manager. Only 17 years old, the English boss is energetic and passionate. Looking forward to an exciting era under my leadership. I am looking forward to it as well. Driven mentality, you've seen all this blah, blah. No playing career of note to fall back on. Let's begin our Brighton save. So firstly, as this game saves, I kind of want to have a look at the squad and see what we have to deal with. I'm hopeful we have some good players. In real life, Danny Welbeck is in fantastic form. Not sure about FM, but let's have a look at what we've got to work with and see what sort of players. I'm going to value by transfer value just to see who really is sticking out originally in our team. And of course, the highest value is Matoma, who has incredible physicals in terms of pace, great dribbling, great first touch. So you definitely want to utilise those wingers. And next to him is Carlos Baleba, the holding midfielder, currently at 53 to 60 million pound value, 21 years old. Once again, great physicals. We have a really, really nice team with some good young players. Minter is also rapid, so I'm thinking a very, very attacking system. Two wingers, possibly a 4-2-4, seeing what our strikers are like. Let's have a look at who we've got up front. We have got Georgina Rutter, who can play up top, but he has only got 11 finishing. But could be a good option. Links up play quite well by the looks of things. Who else have we got for striker options? We've got Stefanos Timas, who is 27 to 31 million pounds. Decent pace, 14 finishing, decent work rate. Not a bad player, 19 as well. Evan Ferguson is, of course, on loan to AS Roma. We have Babis Kostelus, who is 25 to 30 million. Breakthrough prospect. You know what? We have some good youth and good depth as well. But of course, Danny Welbeck could be the main man. Mentals are really good. 34 years old, 14 finishing. Perhaps could be a more of a backup player. We'll have to have a look. But actually, I quite like the idea of a 4-2-4. What's our academy saying straight off the bat? What's the potential in terms of star rating? We have a 5-star rating in Harry Howe. I'm going to move this potential tab over, if we somehow can, to probably very front of the list here. Harry Howe is our biggest potential player. 6 to 10 million pounds, 17 years old. Pretty good. If you guys want to let me know any names as well, if you are a Brighton enthusiast, by all means, please let me know in the comments who I should be playing and looking out for in the academy as well. Under 18s, probably similar. Bailey Palmer is a youth player. For determination, not going to make it. So let's be getting into our tactics. Now, I think really, if I want to go 4-2-4, which I'm looking at, I probably want to go for a gegenpress formation, 4-2-4 DM wide. We'll go for out of possession soon, but it's probably looking like a 4-2-2-2 where they drop back. But I'm going to make this tactic. I will come back when it's done. But remember, guys, I want you to comment on any improvements and what we are looking we could possibly do. This is also your save. So this is the lineup we are currently rocking. Let's go for the lineup here. In goal, we've got Verbruggen, very, very nice goalkeeper. Obviously our number one, 42 to 47 million pound value. Some notes here, good, great passer of the ball. And he is 6'4". So not a giant, but not too bad in goal. Decent goalkeeping attributes. Looking forward to seeing him throughout the season. We have Kadioglu at right back. Pretty decent pace, good on the ball as well, 13 passing, 14 vision, 14 dribbling. So really nice fullback there out of possession, but in possession, he is a playmaking wing back. Our centre halves, Lewis Dunk, not the quickest, possibly a replacement to be found for Lewis Dunk. And Van Hecker is next to him, 25 years old, centre-back, really good player. He's been great on FM before, 17 tackling, 16 positioning, great mentals all over the shop. And they are my centre-backs. At left-back, we have got Buscagli, similar to the right-hand side defence. Great pass for the ball, decent vision, decent technicals, decent physicals. And he'll be my other side of playmaking wing-back. Now, my two holding midfielders here are Belabor, who will be currently sat as a halfback, and we have Weefer here, or Weefer, however you say it, is currently sat as my deep line playmaker. The better of the passer of the two, perhaps we improve that midfield role and get a better passer of the ball, because Belabor's decent, but Weefer is arguably not the best DLP there. In out wide areas, we have a winger in Mitoma. We saw him earlier, absolutely rapid, brilliant on the ball, no complaints there. And the left-hand side is Minter. Now, normally they are the other side of the pitch to each other. However, I want my right footers on the right, left footers on the left. So therefore, Mitoma is on the right wing and Minter is therefore on the left. And our front two, we've got Rutter, who you mentioned earlier at the start of the video. Not the greatest finisher, but a good channel runner. And that's what you want. Decent work rates, decent physicals. Looking forward to seeing him out there. And Simas, who is currently injured, so we will have to probably replace him with somebody else in the pre-season games. Looking like it could be Kustelis with that work rate. So those are our front two right now. But once again, possible room for improvement. We have got £100 million to spend. I need you guys to let me know. Out of possession, we've got some outlets in terms of our wide players, but our strikers will be tracking defensively. So that will look like, in terms of out of possession on team instructions, it'll almost become a 4-2-4, but your strikers have become the midfielders and the outlets are those wide players looking to break fast on the counter-attack with those wide players that have some ridiculous pace as well. And all of our instructions here, if you guys have a look at it, are there on the screen for you. Treat yourself. Hopefully this tactic will work quite well. I'm looking forward to this season. Let's continue to our team. I have got to do set pieces at some point. I have got to hire some backroom staff, but we'll be doing that off camera because, to be honest with you, I'm not sure you guys really care about all the staff stuff. Maybe you do. I'll do a run through possibly at the end of a video for our staff that we've hired in the next episode. But for now, kind of want to go forwards a bit and see who's available for transfer. It is the start of the window. We have, like I keep on saying, got £100 million to spend. So I'm looking forward to seeing who comes available for us. Let me have a look instantly and see who is on the transfer list. In terms of wages, we also have 283k available. Could buy some possible Saudi players. A lot of those are transfer listed in this game for some reason at the start of the year. But I kind of want to go big. Gonzalo Ramos is there. I might scout him. I'm going to scout Gonzalo Ramos just because I feel like, obviously he's very expensive, but it could be a nice marquee signing to start us. Technically really good. Interesting how those work rates do. 10 to 15 work rate. If he's not got a work rate, he's not going to be our striker, is he? Keane Lewis Potter's there. Nice young English player, 24 years old, but for £33 million, maybe not it. Yves Bissouma looks a brilliant DM. Whether he's creative enough with that 10 vision, we'll have to see. Perhaps we'll also scout him. And other players in that list, Danny Ceballos could be that DLP, you know. Danny Ceballos could be a great DLP for us. He's got decent-ish tackling, but creatively adds something that our other midfielders do not have. Tosin Adarabioyo, English centre-half, could be another nice purchase. You know what? There's a lot of players here. Ruben Neves could be great. A lot of wages, but in terms of DLPs, you don't get many better than Ruben Neves. But yeah, let me know, guys, who we should be looking at in terms of transfers. I want to see a lot of comments of who we should be buying. Our first home game is actually a testimonial match versus Fenerbahce, so maybe we'll go into that. And we now have our first press conference in charge of Brighton Hove Albion. It's a privilege to be here, and we want to ask for more money to bring some players in. I think we've got £100 million to spend. But Brighton are a massive club. I don't think age is important. Ambitious. It's the same old in FM. We just press the top button and we know exactly what's going to happen. The fans will be happy with us. Maybe they should change presses in the future and make it a bit more engaging somehow. I'm not sure how they could do that, but I feel like I'm just skipping every time. So it turns out it is Lewis Dunk's testimonial, and for some reason he is playing Fenerbahce. But I'm quite excited. Just maybe I should drop him for this game. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Quite ironic. But I'm quite excited to see how this first friendly goes. I'm intrigued to see what players have got. Anyone on the bench is injured. There's a couple of people on holiday. We're in a good little spot to see how this tactic goes. I'm excited. And if you guys want to know the best settings for the game to use this year, I've got a video in the channel. I'm pointing like that. There's a video down below in the channel that tells you all the settings you need for this year's FM to make it run at its optimum speed and optimum ability. And we have our first lineups confirmed. Lewis Dunk is the captain for his testimonial. And Fenerbahce have some great players this year. Can I just say, Enesiri, Asensio, Fred, Soyuncu, Skirinar's captain, Selleck at right back, Edison in goal. This is a really interesting first game for us. And tonight is all about Lewis Dunk, boys. Tonight is all about Lewis Dunk, and I can't wait to see him score. I might put him on penalties, and if we get a pen, you best believe he will take it. 4-2-4 to start our save. Who is going to be our first goal scorer? Let me know in the comments your predictions for this game, and also who our first goal scorer under the Longhurst era of Brighton. Who will it be to score first? First highlight: Lewis Dunk, the testimonial man, is on the ball. I want to see a highlight comp of Lewis Dunk. I want to see exactly what he's doing. Oh, fantastic pass. What a player. What a player Lewis Dunk is. As Mitoma is brought down by Oosterwolde there. Is that going to be a red card? I kind of hope not, because I want to see 11v11. Okay, so booking. 2.5 minutes in. I haven't done set pieces, you guys. If you are a fan of the channel, you know that I always forget set pieces. And we are currently doing a West Ham save on our live streams on Twitch. So LonghurstLive on Twitch. Go check us out. It's also co-streamed on YouTube. So actually, you can see it here as well. So subscribe here, guys, if you are enjoying this series so far. Leave a like and share it with your friends as well. We're trying to give FM26 a really good go of content this year. Last few years, we have been a little bit lacking in content, but FM26 is the year to get us back, as I spoke really quickly there. And Kadioglu's on the ball. Nice little bit of play there. Nice little bit of interplay. So currently only shot is our 62% possession. I'm intrigued and excited to see where this tactic can go. Fenerbahce is a really good test. I mean, they're probably, well, they are a Premier League level side. Where would they finish in the Prem? You could argue a top half team for sure. So actually, to start pre-season versus Fenerbahce is a really good test to see how this tactic can work without any familiarity. As Rutter's through on goal, 11 finishing kind of showed, didn't it? Could have done better there, but the chances we are creating, perhaps. I think I know where I want to spend most of my money, guys. I think I want a striker. I need your guys' help. What striker do I buy for Brighton? I think if we're looking at our team, only 10 minutes in, of course. But if we're looking at our team, probably want to get a striker and perhaps another centre midfielder. I'm not sure how great the depth is in terms of creating and holding midfield. Mitoma, beat your man, treat yourself, or do that. That's equally as good in some worlds. Can we counteract? We can. Rutter on the volley. 11 finishing. Guys, I need that striker. I need that striker recommendation in my comment section right now. Whatever first striker comes to mind that I can afford, please tell me. I don't want to see Jorginho Rutter do that every game this season. I'm sure he's a great guy. I'm sure he's fantastic club man. But I don't think... Also, by the way, blue lighting for Brighton. Does that get a like? Because I put effort in, guys. That surely does. Surely. But I'm seeing some positives of how we are currently playing. Win the ball back. Rutter is pressing, which is nice. Mitoma's doing well on the ball. You know what? The more I see Rutter, the more I like him. But he just can't score. And look at that interlink play. It's beautiful. But he just can't score. And we need a striker to score goals. Kenny is getting assists, though. What's he doing? What's he doing? Yep. He's getting binned right off. Deflection, corner ball, and a chance for us. I haven't seen Costalas touch the ball much. Perhaps he's escaping the scapegoatness that Jorginho Rutter is attracting to himself. Good crowd for a testimonial. The fans clearly love Lewis Dunk. Shame he won't be here much longer for this season when his pace declines to a single figure. Costalas through on goal. Got to be a goal. 1-0 offside. Oh, some great play though. I'm excited by this tactic. Reefer in 7.0 in centre mid right now. 25 minutes gone, 6 shots each. So a little bit leaky in defences, but it is our first pre-season game. And most of the highlights do seem to be us. I'm not cutting out of the video, guys. They're highlights. Most of them have been us. In fact, all of them have been us. Lewis Dunk on the ball. What a beautiful pass again. Belabor. Mitoma. Mitoma. Drive it down the line. Cross it in low. Excellent ball. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. I know it's only a pre-season game, but he's hit the post, chat. And they're going to counter-attack and score. Good defending there from Buscagli. I'm invested in this Brighton team. I'm fully invested. Almost at half-time, and it is 0-0. But I think the positives are there definitely to take at the moment. 40th minute, 7 shots to 8. XG 0.8, so arguably could have scored a goal by now. Lewis Dunk, oh, incredible testimonial performance. Incredible performance from the testimonial, Sunshine. Mitoma. Good winning the ball back. Our team is tenacious. Kadioglu. Into the box. Great delivery. Keeper's on the floor. And the first goal of the Brighton Hove Albion friendly era is Olivier Buscagli with an unbelievable little rocket. Poor goalkeeping. But off his chest, volley. We're going to ignore the deflection, guys. We are going to ignore the deflection. It was a great left-back chest volley to start the save. What a goal that is. Back to Buscagli. To Weaver. Mate, just shoot. Just have a shot. Ederson's all over the place. Belabor. To Mitoma. Drive down the line. Is that a pen? No, it's not. But I want a pen because I want Lewis Dunk to score. Mitoma into the box. It's a goal kick. He skied it over the bar from 6 yards out. This guy could be a stinker comp. Half-time 1-0. Address the team. I'm delighted with the performance. I'm absolutely delighted. Look at the ratings as well. I'm seeing some greens, boys, in our first pre-season game. This is fantastic. Oh, Selic on the ball. He's put his foot on the ball. Casual. Very Graham Potter-esque there. Asensio to Nene. Out wide. Okay, this is actually their first highlight of the game. I hope they don't score from it. Nah, miles over. No trouble there. I'm kind of torn, though, because it is first pre-season game, so I do want to probably make some subs. However, I want to win this game more than you know for Lewis Dunk. I want to win this for him. Oh, they've broken us completely wide. Wow, they broke us down. You know what? I've seen enough of Rutter. Now I'm seeing Daniel Welbeck on the bench, ready to impress. Buscagli here has impressed. Currently the only goal scorer so far. Weaver to Rutter. Can he get a contribution before he goes off? Probably not, because he can't score to save his life. Mitoma. Mitoma's going to be dangerous this season. I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited to see him in a competitive game. What a run by Mitoma. Only lacked the finish. I'm sure Brighton fans have heard that plenty of times before. Oh, a little Rabona from Asensio, was it? Little Rabona. Keep him there. Don't let him get the ball in. Don't let him get it in. Do not let them... Lewis Dunk own goal on his testimonial. Lewis, when I said I wanted you to score, he's actually scored an own goal on his testimonial. He's come off his back. He's turned his back. Rule number 1 on defending, mate. You've been at Brighton for 10 years. You've been in the Prem for God knows how long, and you turned your back. That is a testimonial from hell, guys. Right, I need him to make it up to us. I need him to make it up to us. I really do. Let's take some subs though. Kadioglu. Let's bring on Veltman. You know what? Let's just make changes as if it's a normal pre-season game. I think you're rude not to. Max de Kuiper can come in for Buscagli there. We can then take off our wingers. Minter will come off for... who's a young player, 19 years old, has potential. Not great stamina or strength, but let's see how he does. I'm going to also bring on... no, I'm not going to bring on Semes because he's currently injured still. Still can come on for Verbruggen. Also have Barkley, but I'm not too sold on him. And James Milner can come in for Vifa there. I'm happy with those subs. We've got about 20 minutes left. First pre-season game. drawing due to a Lewis Dunk own goal on his testimonial. Couldn't write it, could ya? Let's see what the last 20 minutes has in store for us. But I am liking his tactics so far. Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck. That's what Rutter can't do. Rutter can't score. Danny Welbeck's in my starting lineup. Maybe you don't need to sign a striker. Maybe Danny Welbeck is there for a reason. That is a gross finish. That is actually a lovely, lovely goal, if I say so myself. I'd love to think we can, especially with the subs we've made. This would be a great result. Watson. Impress me. Come on. James Milner. Matoma. Deflection. But 3-1. Matoma, first goal for us. James Milner assist. Almost. I say almost because Lewis Dunk scored an own goal. But I did want him to score. Almost a perfect opening game for us, guys. Good ball from them. Looks like we probably will win the game then. Oh, another own goal. So they haven't actually scored a goal against us. They haven't had any real threat. We've just given them goals. 0.79 XG and they've scored twice. I am very happy with that first pre-season game. I'm really impressed. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Really promising result for this stage of pre-season. The whole squad was happy with that. Team talk as well. Palace have made an offer of Reguilon in other news. But let's go into recruitment. Let's have a look at what signings we can have a look at in terms of strikers. Transfer or loan. Let's do doubtful. Edit the search. Awani could be good. Could be a really good player for us. A useful player. Is he not a striker? Gonzalo Ramos on this game? I feel like he is. We've got Joel Pirro from Leeds as well. 16 finishing, but not great pace. Ross Stewart, not ideal. I feel like we're not going to get many players that are transfer listed that want to join us. We probably want to go to players. Here we go. Any sort of player. I'm filtering by transfer value here. Marcus Leonardo. Here's Al Hilal, so it'll be very expensive. Ori Oskarsson from Sociedad. 20 years old, Icelandic, £41 million. Interesting. Got Big George from Monaco. Another young player there. Abba Ruiz. Okay, there's a lot of options, guys. Thiago from Brentford could be a good shout. Great form in real life. Hwang Hee-chan, some great pace there. Troy Parrott from AZ Alkmaar. Currently looking available for us. So yeah, there are some really good options. Maybe I'll put some scouting out and see what they can have a look at for me. But I want to see your guys' recommendations in the comments as well. Then Scarlett, Callum Marshall. Something about Oskarsson intrigues me. Let's scout that player. On that note, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of our Brighton stay. I'm excited to get this going and seeing where we can end up. If you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button. Leave a like and comment what striker we should sign or just what player we should sign. My voice is just gone at the end. Don't know why that happens. Comment who we should sign, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. On that note, I'll see you all later.